We are back, baby. What is going on? Happy Friday to you all, and welcome back to the Extras. Couple of people in the chat already. I appreciate you. Looks like Will was first today. What is going on, my man? Saw your, you got the truck all hooked up to the camper. That is looking really good. Ready for a fun weekend. He says, at the campground, fixing to cook, so I'll be off and on. Okay, well, hey, man, I appreciate you joining. Hope things go well with the camper setup. Becky in there as well. Quick second. What is going on, Becky? Hope you had a good week as well. And Crooked Orchids. Yes, Bad Will first. I know, right? Love to see it. I love to see it passed around. Crooked Orchid says stay dry. Yeah, I think it's like scattered storms, right? So it should be fine. It'll be fine. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near wherever your campsite is. That's my opinion, though. Alright, man, we're all set up here. Hopefully Nance is still doing good out there. Probably at work right now. I wasn't going to talk about this again because we talked about a different Coachella-related topic on Monday, but there is just so much going on, and I couldn't ignore it anymore. And you know I love a good scamming, so if I can check out a scam, I'm going to check out a scam, baby. We got Coachella scams going on. Will says, storm tomorrow, I think, but should move through quickly, hopefully. Hey, well, you know, just plan for, you know, an inside the camper activity for that time, you know? Maybe time you're cooking out or, I don't know. It's tough with kids because you never know how it's gonna go with them. You can have the best laid plans, but they, you know, they throw a little wrench into things. Oh my gosh, D in the chat. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. She says, I tried your spin drift. I went to Sam's Club and got a 24-pack. The first one is gross. Who wants 23? Which, did you get a multi-pack or did you just get like all one flavor? Which one did you try? I like the grapeade, and the lime one is really good. And then they have some new ones that are like sodas. There's like a tea one. I don't know. CB's always getting the really good spin drift. I don't know what it is about the grocery stores in the area she's in, but they all have that stuff in stock. And around me, we have the basic flavors and that's it. So I think you got to order it online if you want to get the good stuff. Oh, okay. Lime, blood orange, and lemon. Okay. Lime is what I tried, and it's so gross. Oh, okay. Well, I am sorry you don't like it. At least it's not expensive, right? And it's not horrible for you, you know? It's better than soda. That's kind of what I do, is use it as, when I would have wanted to drink a soda, I drink one of those instead. But yeah, the lime one might be better if you like mix it up with stuff. You could definitely put some stuff in there. But okay, so y'all, I think first what I want to talk about is the ticket scam here, because we kind of touched on it a little bit last time, and these videos are going crazy numbers right now. KO says, why is it gross? Is it a weird sugar alternative? No, there's no sugar. It's just water. It's like LaCroix. But they do have sodas, but it's not that. I just get the water one. $15 for 24 isn't bad. But if you think that's great, I'm used to key lime, LaCroix. It's elite. Yeah, LaCroix does have some good flavors. You are right about that. You are right about that. I actually found another brand that they carry at Aldi called Bellevue, and it is really cheap. It's like $3.99 for a 12-pack. And when it's hot out and you just want a cold drink, that's actually a decent one. No sugar. It's not like LaCroix at all. Yeah, it is a little different. Spindrift is a little different. It's too sour. Okay. I got you. I think you just need to find the one that you like, you know? There's a lot of different flavors out there. Oh, she says, "Oh my god, yes, Bellevue is good." Yeah, I love me some Bellevue. But okay, so this guy here. His name's Matty, and I think you'll like him. He doesn't wear a shirt in a lot of his videos. His situation went completely viral, and so I want to talk about what happened to him first, and then we can kind of hear from other people that it happened to. Now, here is this chaotic situation that happened when this guy Matty is at the front on his second day at Coachella trying to enter the festival.
Because I purchased this through a StubHub verified channel. I was here yesterday. I have scanned my ID. Since then, I have scanned this. My government issued ID has been confiscated from your team. You tell me. So where is my ID? So can you get me my ID? Can you get my government issued ID?
His government issued ID.
No, it's not their property. Actually, it's my property. Let's say it right here.
They took his ID.
My ID
because
with them. It's wrongfully taken. Doesn't matter how this was purchased. It's not.
I don't know.
It's not. Yeah, you don't know.
I just called you because
You don't know. I would love for my ID back. Can I have my government?
This guy's
ID
going
back?
viral right here. He was real
Issued ID back.
rude to him here.
Okay, then let's bring the police here.
He has his ID
No, I'm gonna leave here and
right
then
there
go
on
to
the
StubHub
desk,
take
and they
that
won't
to
give
them.
it back to
But
him.
I am not gonna now. I would love that. Give me my ID back.
Now, if you notice, he pulls the ID out from underneath his laptop. What was he doing with the ID under there?
Come on. Hi. Tell everyone I say hi. We love it here. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Seems like really
Because I
really
purchased this
kind
through a
customer
StubHub
service.
verified channel.
at Coachella.
I was here yesterday. I have scanned my ID.
Okay, now we're repeating. Sorry. So, he did purchase through a verified channel, okay? But as is happening with a lot of people, his ticket was reported stolen by the original purchaser, okay? And what they were trying to do there by holding his ID, I believe, is that they want the wristband back if it's not valid. But he needs the wristband as evidence to prove to StubHub so that he can get his refund, right? Because StubHub has a guarantee, but you have to provide evidence. So here is the situation.
Give me my ID back.
And probably the video that all of y'all have seen already. He's like stitching himself.
Time
here.
for a little story time about exactly what went down yesterday at Coachella with my ticket issue and the attendant throwing my ID at me.
This
after
was
trying
last
to
weekend at
confiscate it
Coachella.
illegally. So basically, I showed up yesterday to Coachella for day 2 with a ticket that I bought through StubHub as a verified ticket seller of Coachella. I
D,
used
what's
that
your
ticket on Friday.
favorite
No issue,
Bellevue
was a legitimate
flavor? I
bid.
like that
I then came back
blackberry
on
one
Saturday.
and the
I
strawberry
went to tap my
one.
band at the gate, same entrance that I did the day prior, and it went red. And the guy at the door said, oh, it's probably demagnetized because I have so
Okay, so when he says it went red, I'll show you what that means in a second.
many wristbands on. So just go to Will Call and they'll fix your band or get you a new one. So I go to Will Call and they tap my band and they tell me,
Sorry,
that
bacon
the
strips. I'm
band
trying
is
not to
reported
pause
as
the
lost or
videos
stolen
anymore.
and that it is no longer valid. Means
We'll
that
see
whoever
if we
originally
get in
bought the
trouble for
ticket
not
and
doing
sold it
that.
to me has now claimed it as stolen, basically reclaimed it. Even after I already registered the band's code to my name on the Coachella app and was confirmed that the band was tied to me. So I gave them my ID as
Okay, so if you're not following here, he's... Oh, kind of a rough pause.
Proof.
Sorry, brother. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what he has done, he's showing here with his finger the size of the brain of the person who came up with this ticketing system. Because... Because somehow, okay, she says, I'm a citrus fan, but the strawberry is really good too. Yeah. If you mix actual fruit with these, it's delicious. But this shouldn't be allowed to happen, because what he's saying is he purchased the tickets and he got on Coachella's website on their app and he registered the tickets to his name. So now it shows on the Coachella site that he's the owner of such and such ticket number. Well, somehow, the original buyer is still able to report that ticket as stolen. And they did that after day one, because apparently they wanted to go to the festival for day two. So, he gets up there, and ticket number such and such has already been reassigned because that one was marked as stolen. So now he's got to deal with this, and he has to keep the wristband in order to prove to StubHub that he got hosed. And that, I believe, is the origin of the dispute and why they tried to keep his ID, because he didn't want to give up the bracelet.
that I was the person that was registered on the band. They basically would just like, oh, you bought this on StubHub, there's nothing we can do for you. They were not helpful with anything, and they basically just told me to kick rocks and go home.
Well, see, and that's interesting to me. There's nothing they can do for you, but StubHub is a verified seller of Coachella tickets. D says, Giant Eagle today had a bin of LaCroix for 39 cents. I'm going to try a bunch of stuff I've never had tomorrow, and I'm excited. Hey, okay. A bin of LaCroix for 39 cents. Is that just like... I'm trying to envision what that means. Is that just like loose cans are just like in a thing and you just mix and match? You build your own 6-pack of LaCroix? I like that. Or you just get a bin and it's assorted? I don't know. Either one's good. 39 cents. I love that price. KO says, nice. I love that. I love that Big Bird started doing the discount stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They got to get in on it. I wish they'd sell Bellevue at other places, but I think that might be an Aldi actual brand. Oh, yeah, per can. Yeah, still, but per 30 cents a can. You're not getting that with soda. Soda's $10 a 12-pack right now.
I have spent so much money coming here. I have paid for hotels, I paid for outfits.
This
and
is
I
what
get
I'm
that these are
talking
first
about.
world problems, but just the treatment,
Even
and the
if you're gonna get a
unprofessionalism
refund,
from the staff there
you've spent
was absolutely
so
absurd.
much
they tried
money
to keep my ID
to be
because
here.
they were trying to
And now you
confiscate
can't
the
get
band
in.
back, but I needed the band to report it to StubHub as evidence that it was no longer working.
Okay.
I had to submit proof to StubHub in order to get my money back for the ticket, and they were not letting me keep the band. They were trying to confiscate it, and for me not giving them the band, they were holding on to my ID.
Okay. So, eventually he does find a shirt and find a
Okay,
solution.
so I am finally home from Coachella and wanted to give an update on the Coachella scam situation and the rest of my weekend there. I photo evidence, but they said that it needed to be from Coachella. So, however, the video that I posted circulated enough that I got a DM from StubHub social team They offered me a new wristband at like 5 p.m. in the day, and at that point I had already sourced a new one from a friend that luckily was leaving the show
Oh,
early
so we did get in.
felt
Okay,
bad
good.
about the situation and gave me theirs. StubHub also offered me a full refund and then some credit to use on a future event, which after this, I don't know that I'll ever be using StubHub again, but at the end of the day, it didn't give me back the experience that I missed out on Saturday and didn't really help me get back to the show that I had already invested so much money in getting to.
It's good that they helped him, but it's sad that you have to have a viral TikTok video for a company to do the right thing.
No follow-up on kind of what went down with the staff there.
KO.
Not sure if they're just hoping that everything blows over, but
so she's talking about, she says, D, did you see the Walmart episode with the cupcakes? I got the viral Walmart cupcake bouquet, and it was funny. All the TikTok bakers were mad because Walmart sells a cupcake bouquet for $19.95 and they charge like $150 for almost the same thing. So we watched videos of people complaining about it, people who liked it, and then I got one, so we actually showed what it looked like, and getting it was kind of a process, so that was part of it too. But yeah, it was a fun one. And then there's a super secret taste testing video. If you can find the link to that, you can watch it. Oh, okay. D says, me and my dad have a routine. Walmart, then Giant Eagle. I do both. Yeah, see, I think that's what we got to do, is go to all the different stores, and that's how you got to compare them all. Is this like the egg thing? It is similar to the egg thing, yeah. But it was kind of a cool looking thing, actually. I can't believe how nice it looked for $20. And the cupcake was good. I ate one, Jen ate one, and I gave the rest to the neighbor's kids. So, but yeah, okay. So you see what happens if you have a big following like Matty Rossi does, and brands take care of you and do the right thing. But when you don't have a big following, you don't really know whether you're going to be able to get good customer service or not. Like this guy right here, he also went viral for getting scammed.
I got scammed. We got our tickets on resale and we tried to enter the festival today and they did not work. Went to the box office and there was nothing they could do and they cut our wristbands off. Currently on my way to the off-site will call to see if I can.
He's a beard in training. That's okay. I like that. Grow it out.
We will see. Man. I got scammed. We got our tickets on resale.
So he got scammed. A lot like all the other people did. Even on the Coachella, official Coachella resale site, you still are not safe, according to this girl right here.
So we went up to the guy that works the gate over there and asked him if he could help us, and we're like, we bought it from the Coachella website. He says you can still get scammed if you buy it from the Coachella website. Yeah, that's what the other guy. Okay, that's fine. So you've been waiting here.
What's the point of having a website then? If you can.
You got fucked over too, right? So we went up to the guy that works the gate over.
She's very excited. I love that video. KO says, I do Marks and Big Bird. Okay. Okay, I got you. Oh, D says, haha, I need to see this. It is called TikTok Bakers Angry About Viral Cupcake Bouquet or something like that. It had tens of views, okay? Speaking of which, if you are a new subscriber and you're watching this and you're confused as hell, welcome. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button on the other Coachella video and whatever other one people are finding me through randomly. I had like 10 subscribers in the past 2 days, so welcome. Don't be afraid to jump in the comments. I answer every comment. KO says, sorry, bacon strips. Yeah, I know, right? We can't be pausing these videos, but I'm sure he'd be fine with this pause, probably. Okay, so now this girl says, don't ever buy tickets from people that you don't know.
And they said, yeah, these were reported stolen today.
Oh, D says,
so
I wish I had marks. I'm in
shit like
Amish
this happens,
country.
I get
It's
so
limited.
pissed because it happened to me, and so I feel so bad for
But
this
you have
girl.
the Amish
She bought
stores,
wristbands
yes,
from somebody,
so it's better.
And now that person reported it lost because they were the original purchaser, and now
One candy
Coachella
store,
just
that's it.
basically
Oh,
deactivated
brutal.
those current wristbands and then gave those other people a new one. For anyone going to
KO says he seems in good spirits. Oh, talking about Matty or Grizzy. Yeah, Matty was happy because he eventually got in, so I think it was good. D says Coachella is an influencer festival. That's literally it. What's crazy to me, though, is that it was the whole point of starting this festival was because festivals had gotten out of control. It's not about the music anymore. It's all about influencers. It's all about hype. So we're going to have this festival in California, and it's going to be all about the music, and that's it. And now look what it is. It's become exactly the thing that it swore it would never be, and the reason is because that's how you make lots of money. They were like, you know how all these other guys are evil and getting rich off of festivals? We're never going to be like that. And then they got a little taste of that success, and they're like, oh, this is why everyone does that. And then they did. And then they did the thing. So, man, it's so depressing.
Coachella and buying tickets from someone. Do not buy a ticket from someone you don't know. Honestly,
Tens
you guys
of
have
views.
control
That's right.
Because
dude.
people
Hold
are
on.
so shady. When I buy tickets, I tell
Where's
them,
my
"Let me take a
hype
picture of their
man?
ID." Because if somebody was trying to scam me,
Come on.
Yo,
That's right.
Yes. Yo.
No, for real. I saw one of the streams got 300 views, and I was like, huh? Who are y'all?
Wowza.
they would not let me take a picture of their ID. Here I went, she did let me take a picture of it, and she was not the one that scammed me. My story was a little bit different, where when she was trying to sell the ticket, I think somebody in her party accidentally posted like the 6-digit code on the back. And so somebody online,
no, you can't post the 6-digit code on the back.
And obviously had her name. And
everyone knows that. Actually, I have no idea what she's talking about.
The kicker is you're not allowed to report a wristband loss unless you are the original purchaser. You have to be there, and you have to show your license. So somehow.
Okay, so this is very important information. I know she's saying a lot here. If you want to report a ticket stolen, thank you for the hearts, by the way. I appreciate you. KO says, how many new subs? I think we're at 118? 118? Something like that? 100? I don't know. There's like, it was like 8 or 9 people subscribed. So, and then one person left. I talk too much on the channel where I talk. No cheese and bread and meat, spices and such. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yep. That's a good thing to search for deals on. Spices are expensive now, dude. D says, I know, it's infuriating. Dude, exactly. Everything has turned into greed, and everything that hasn't yet turned into greed has failed and been bought up by private equity, which then turns straight to the greed.
This person got past that. I'm assuming maybe they just like were harassing
yes,
them so much
KO,
that
you
just
definitely, it's not all growth. Sometimes sometimes you go in the wrong direction.
At the campsite, also on the account, it basically said, like, do not issue this person another wristband. So
500, here we come. Dude, I know, dude.
There was something went on, I don't know, but
we're almost there on the watch hours, honestly. It's crazy.
Had to deal with Coachella, and like, kind of like,
it is crazy.
It's kind of their fault for allowing this person to report it lost when she wasn't there. Like, I even had her on FaceTime. So
had her on FaceTime.
There, guys,
I mean, that's as good as
will do anything.
That's as good as evidence as I need. She had her on FaceTime. How could that be infallible? So when everyone says it scans red, if you're wondering what scans red looks like, this is what happens. Okay.
Alright, momental through.
I feel really bad for this girl too because she clearly came a long way to get here.
What the fuck?
So see how the thing is lighting up red here instead of green?
Okay guys, I got scammed. The wristband doesn't work. Alright.
So sad, dude. I just, KO says, hey yo, watch hours are the big issue. Yeah. You know, I don't have a huge audience, but the people who are here watch a lot of the video. And I cannot tell you how thankful I am for that, because that is what makes YouTube recommend this to other people. So it's kind of cool. KO says hello to anyone new. Yes, well, but yeah, so that's what it looks like. Embarrassing, dude, to get all the way to the front, and you've paid thousands of dollars to fly to California to get a ridiculous $20,000 to $200,000 Airbnb. If you didn't watch Monday's stream, that's what we talked about then, is the Airbnb hosts scamming people with these exorbitant rates for last-minute bookings in Palm Springs and the Indio area. It's crazy. But D says, yeah, hi noobs. Yes, exactly. There was one guy that said, who else got clickbaited by the thumbnail? He said that my thumbnail from Monday was clickbait because I generally try and feature the creators that we talk about in the thumbnail, because if I put my own face on there, no one will click. So that is what I said back to him. So welcome if you're that person. Appreciate you watching. I love that honesty too. But sometimes you're not buying from a verified source, and you just find a guy and he's like, hey, I have tickets for sale, and you're like, weird, I'm looking for tickets, cool, here's $3,000.
Okay, story time on how we got scammed on our way to Coachella. Yep.
This is Hannah Travels on TikTok.
They picked me up at LAX. I planned from Nashville, so...
Bro, she's from Nashville. She came from Nashville to go to California to get scammed.
With someone named Jordan Barnes, who is tagged in this video.
Jordan?
Who took our money.
I don't think he would do that.
So he sold us on like...
Oh no. I don't think I can read that.
Yeah, he really said all those things, and he
Oh,
was
goodness.
artists because he had 5 that he was allocated each weekend, and that his friends and family didn't want to go this weekend.
KO says he was the one that deleted the sub. Yeah, probably he was.
This was yesterday, so it's like down to the wire, crunch time. People want to get rid of their tickets and make money.
Yeah.
So we thought he was being legit because he also described the pickup process for artist guest passes, which is actually...
I love how they both have just awesome shades. They're just ready, dude. They're festival ready. They're driving through the desert.
So, you know what? Pathetic losers like this, you know what? They're gonna get their karma served to them. Like, I have nothing else to say. Like, we took a chance. We knew it was risky, but...
Oh my gosh, no. In the description, y'all,
Yeah, and we really wanted to believe...
it says, got scammed by @ and then has the guy's @ oh my god.
If he was a good person, we wanted to believe that there were good people out there.
They called him out on TikTok.
He is not, and I'm tagging him in this video. Stay tuned to see if we make it though into the show tomorrow. Okay, story time on how we got scammed on our way to Coachella.
Dude, I feel so bad for these people, especially because of how expensive California is and how expensive travel is right now. Even if you're driving all the way across the country, then you have to pay twice. Like this person. Okay, bought a Resale bracelet online. I don't know this song, so I'm gonna mute it. Got into camp. Okay, so they're car camping, which is like the literal worst way to to be. Hey, love you too. I appreciate you.
We're considered a hazardous building.
Okay, so they got the buzz balls. All right, they're ready to go. They're in camp. They got the outfits on. They got the site set up, dude. We are ready to party. Coachella 2026, bro. Here we go. Get up to the front. Now we have a text message chain. This is a bad sign. Hi, my wristband is not working. Did you disable it? This needs to be done by that the person who does the songs where they make, like, they turn text into a song. Anyways, my wristband is not working. Did you disable it? No, I didn't. It works. I used it for the past 2 days. See, that's very suspicious. They've been there the past 2 days. So do you think they're missing day 3 so that this person can go? I don't know. They say it's scanned red. That's very strange because I went for the past 2 days. Yet she was at the festival when she claimed she wasn't going. That's very strange because I went for the past 2 days. So basically she got scammed. And this person reported the ticket stolen that she sold and went to the 3rd day of the festival. D says you should dive into poor versus the rich sides of Coachella. It's crazy. You know, I was going to do that, but I looked at my notes and that is what we talked about last year. So if you're interested in checking out the rich versus the poor way to do Coachella, you can go, believe it or not, I've been doing this for a year. You can go back to last year's stream where we did talk about that. Okay, so regrouping, had to get another bracelet, and there she is at the Ferris wheel. They made it in. We love to see that. But, I mean, they basically had to pay twice. You know, so they had to rebuy. Yeah, I know, right? They basically had to rebuy their tickets again, which is crazy because you know they're not paying. Now, to regroup, a VIP ticket to Coachella costs $1,400, and a regular general admission ticket costs around $1,000. That's the regular price if you buy it, like, at a normal time. Like, if you bought next year's tickets in 2 weeks, that's how much it would be. Like, $1,400 for the VIP, okay? D says, wait, I said that on purpose to bring up past streams. I appreciate that so much. Thank you very much. I
Thanks for the 20 banners.
We gotta pump the prior streams. You know, I noticed too, the Gate stream, the creator Montana Outlaws, he put my stream on a playlist on his channel. So that video is just getting, like, randomly getting a bunch of views. So I appreciate that. If you're watching here from the Gate Drama video, welcome. But yeah, so they finally made it in. Looks like they had a great time. They got some awesome shots. We can't really play any of that music, but yes, they did it. And I love when it works out, but sometimes it doesn't, and you just don't get to go.
My Coachella nightmare for this weekend.
This is
and I've
Lois
never had a
Barza
problem. I've also never heard of
TikTok.
this as a thing that people would do to scam. But basically, the person who sold us our wristbands claimed them as stolen. And so he got new wristbands, but ours were void, so they do not work. And me and my best friend, devastated. We're still not, I don't think we're fully accepting it yet.
Yeah.
Reason
I would be too, because you paid the money and now you're not going to get it back, and there's no way to get it back.
Our childhood, and so
I'd be furious. I'd be so mad.
And so many people feel the same way, right? And we have spent so much money, and we lost the money.
Yeah.
There's nothing that the Coachella people can do. There's really nothing we can do. And the guy that sold us the bands,
I hate hearing that.
So we're kind of shit out of luck. I really hope that the Coachella people will have some sort of protocol going forward that this cannot happen, and that the original sellers cannot claim them as stolen after selling them, because so many people have also had this happen, and it's so sad because you're spending so much
absolutely
money that you're working hard for, you're looking forward to this fun, amazing time with your friends, and then you get the rug pulled from underneath you. So that being said, I still am trying to go for weekend too. So if any of you amazing people out there,
oh my gosh, don't get scammed, girl. Please don't do it. Don't do it. She missed Justin. She missed Biebercella. But from what I hear, his show was kind of... Some people were upset about the performance that he delivered because I guess he took, like, karaoke call-outs of his old music and then pulled it up on his laptop on YouTube on stage. And he's playing the YouTube video and singing along with it. It's crazy. It's crazy. We can't watch any of it, obviously. We'll get copyright strikes and whatever, but check that out if you are interested. I thought that was really funny. Now, this is an update from the guy who is on Beard 101 guy. He started
Update
Beard.
for you all on my Coachella ticket situation.
Yes.
So I did get scammed, and I went to Will Call trying to find someone reselling a ticket, and the cheapest price was $3,500 for GA. So hell no, I was not paying that, so I did indeed go
$3,500 for GA is criminal,
back
dude.
to my campsite,
Criminal.
pack it all up, and drive home. But just as I was arriving home at like 10:30 p.m., I got a call from my dad, who's also at Coachella, saying that through a friend he has.
Jesus, no, I heard if you're really a believer, you got it, and if it was life-changing.
Go back. So that is now the plan. I will be driving back to Coachella.
Oh,
probably
okay, so
at
he was healing by singing to
6
himself.
in the morning,
Okay, I got
7
you.
in the morning. Gonna stop at Will Call to make sure my camping pass will still work because it's already been scanned in. And then I'll be back like nothing happened. Honestly, like, it sucks to miss Friday, but like, I'm extremely grateful to have the opportunity to go back. I know
That's
a lot
awesome.
of people got scammed this year.
I love
not
when
been
someone
able to
is
find
grateful.
tickets or, you know, get replacements, whatever. I just like really appreciate the empathy like people were showing.
KO says I was mad at GA for the Gorillas. Yeah,
but now I'm just like extremely grateful to have this connection.
older I get, the
that
more
this
I
table
think
just
like
give me tickets.
VIP
I know
or
they're
just
legit,
let's
they're
just
not,
stay
like,
home.
Resale, they are like straight from Coachella, so they're going to work. And I hope that maybe some of you who got scammed were able to somehow find tickets for yourselves. Anyway,
Yes.
I'll be driving back in the morning, and once again, I will see you all at Coachella. Update for you all on my...
I'm glad that he actually got to go, because a lot of people didn't. This girl, it pretty much sums up exactly why I wanted to talk about this. She says she's here for the criminal investigation.
Part about Coachella right now is seeing how many people are getting scammed, what the scam was, how they got, how they're trying to get out of it. I'm like in it for the criminal investigation. The ones I heard so
This
far
is
is one girl who
Tashtella
actually is an influencer. She got invited by a brand. They sent her the tickets, and then she got there, and they were like, "Yeah, these tickets don't exist. These are totally fake." How would she have known? The second one I saw is this couple bought some tickets.
Happened to a lot of people,
from
yeah.
a reseller. They got there, they got the camping site, they got all set up perfect. And then the people who actually sold it to them reported their tickets as stolen and took the tickets back. They got kicked out. And then the third one I saw is girls who claimed that they bought their tickets on the Coachella site. And the guy at the door was like, "Oh yeah, they can still be a scam if they're on the Coachella site." I think these people paid like in the $1,500 to $2,000 range.
Yeah.
Because they were resellers. And I'm like, if I would have just lost $1,500 to $2,000 on a festival ticket that I know I'm not getting back, and I'm there, and I paid for everything else that
I would
goes
be
with
raging.
this,
Yeah.
I feel so bad for them right now, but I mean, from an entertainment standpoint, damn. I don't really care.
Yes. Yes. She said, from an entertainment standpoint. Damn. Now, I feel like if you're not getting scammed for your ticket money at Coachella, you are getting scammed for your attention. Because these influencers are out here begging so hard to go to Coachella, and I actually really, I don't like it because, and it's not her, she's not an influencer. Hold on, let me actually, Kiki talked about it if you want to go deeper into the topic. Her video was called Entitled Influencers Caught Begging for Coachella Tickets. And the whole problem I have with this topic is that the obvious one is that most of these people have the means to afford $1,000 festival ticket and paying for their hotel and whatever, but they're on TikTok just straight up begging for free lodging, for free tickets, for free everything, and they don't even care what brand it is. And I feel like that is the part that's the scam. Because if you're going to cultivate an audience and then turn around and sell the audience right in front of us, it's wild to me. So it's like if I'm in a room with 300 people, okay? And I get up and I say something that convinces everybody in the room to give me $100. Okay? All 300 people give me $100. Then I stand up to talk again and I'm like, you guys, I am so good at getting money. Look at all this money I just got. I can teach you how to get money too. And everyone in the room's like, hold on a second. We gave you that money. What are you talking about? And I'm just like, no, but see, I am a professional at getting money. And that's the same energy that is happening here in these videos. I actually have this I believe I have this girl's actual video. Hold on, where is that? Oh, here we go. She calls herself a micro-influencer, guys. She is influencing microscopic organisms.
If there's any brands out there that would like to take a micro-influencer to Coachella weekend too, please.
Any brands.
Please. I'll do it. I've been to Coachella. I'm a pro. I went to Baychella.
She's
a
pro,
there.
dude.
I went the year before that.
Prochella.
I'm a retired 365 party girl. I literally won't drink or smoke or do anything.
She's
on
not
that
gonna
trip.
drink.
I'll just post the best content ever and promote the brand, and I'll have so much fun. And please, I want to go. I want to go so bad.
I don't know what a micro-influencer is. I just want to see how many followers she has. 1,000. Okay. 1,000. You gotta be 1,000 to be a micro-influencer. I don't like it. D says Stagecoach is next. It's all gross. I'm addicted to TikTok. I am never safe from hearing about the tea. Yeah, I know, dude. It's, I don't have it on my phone because I feel like it's dangerous as far as like it draws you in. Like that app just can't do it. I do have it on this computer though, and it is crazy. So I really hope. I don't know if she got to go or not. Hope you did. She has a video about becoming an influencer, and she has 1,000 subscribers. Okay. But yeah, so people are basically out here just straight up begging. Here's any sweet brand. They don't even care what
Okay, so
brand.
Coachella is officially...
They don't even care what brand they have to shill for, just any brand.
4 weeks away, and I just wanted to take this moment to put up my application to any sweet, amazing brand who wants to collaborate with a Canadian content creator. Now, let me just put it out there. I do not have millions of followers. Okay, I am not a creator with millions of followers, and I can completely understand that and recognize that. But hear me out. Hear me out. Here's why I am the perfect person to bring and fly out to Coachella. Okay. For number one, I've been a believer since the ripe age of 10 years old. And we all know that it's Bieberchella. It's not Coachella.
You gotta
this year.
believe.
It's Bieberchella. And it would literally mean the absolute world to me. To see Justin Bieber perform on stage, on the Coachella stage.
Here's 50 grand.
For the first time ever, okay? Justin Bieber, born on March 1st, 1994 at 12:56 p.m. on a Tuesday at St. Joseph's Hospital in London, Ontario.
Okay, so her strategy is, I really like Justin Bieber, which I really admire. At least she likes the music, because she's the only one who literally even mentioned it.
Yeah, that Justin Bieber. I would do anything. I would give my left lung away, okay? So that
D says, I physically cannot delete it. I know it's a problem and I no longer care. See, this is why I don't have it. You can't do that to yourself. KO says, does she cry in all her videos? That will help. Yeah, it definitely helps. People love a crying video on TikTok, for sure. Or someone who is telling a story while eating. That's a big one. So there's an influencer who's also on the fan site, and because of this, there are big brands that won't work with her. Over the years, she's settled down, but most of her income still... Oh, yeah, no. We talked about her. She spent $200,000 for 4 nights to bring her friends with her. And we saw on Monday, we saw her Airbnb that they spent $83,000 on. It's pretty cool. She put her $4 million mansion on the market because she's engaged now and not making what she once did. Well, hey, at least she bought real estate with that money and didn't waste it on silly stuff like going to Coachella. No, what's her name? I don't know these people, dude. Sophie something? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. We talked about her. She spent $83,000 on the Airbnb and $200,000 taking her and her friends to the Coachella.
That's number one. Number two,
she did not have to beg because she has plenty of money.
Anything that you want. You want me to post 28 times a day?
Anything you want,
I'm your girl. I will literally make your brand the center of my life for the entire weekend.
Okay, so you kind of get my drift here, because it's kind of like you're saying literally any brand when you're talking to the people that you're going to be selling the brand to. So when you make another video tomorrow talking about, guys, such and such is doing an activation at Coachella, and I'm going to be there activating, and this is my outfit. Link in bio. Like, we're just supposed to just be cool with that. How do we know? Like, what does your endorsement mean? And I don't mean this specific creator. I'm just using her as an example. Yeah. Okay, you did see that. Okay. I'm just using her as an example. But, like, if you are saying that I'll endorse any brand, why would anyone as a consumer of brands trust your endorsement when they know that you are willing to endorse anyone who will give you enough money to go to Coachella? I'm not saying that this girl is that way, and maybe she would only work with brands that she actually would support, but it doesn't seem like that. She's saying any sweet brand.
Every single move that I make will be for that brand, for your whatever brand, for
Nails
your
on
brand.
point, though.
I will dedicate my life to it for
Matt's
the weekend.
Wellness,
Okay, I
if you want to
promise.
check out her
We're
TikTok.
talking stories daily. We're talking
We are
posts.
talking.
We're talking literally like
Yes.
every single post you can imagine.
Every
Vlog,
single post.
how I'm using the product
All of
throughout the
them.
weekend. Like literally anything
Yes.
that you can imagine. I'm your girl. I am
Okay.
your girl. Okay, we're going for the reach. We're going for the volume of content. We're not going for like...
Okay. Now, this girl pretty much sums up exactly how I feel about these type of videos.
Do you know how out of touch with reality you have to be in order to
This is
cry
Mia
online
Mocha
about
one.
not being invited to Coachella while people are struggling to pay for gas and groceries? Coachella is the biggest music festival in the month of April, and there's no shortage of influencers getting free passes to go there. Yet I never thought I would see the day where rich people got online to beg brands to send them to Coachella. These influencers, who literally make thousands of dollars a month, are trying to get on this app and cry and beg like it's Oliver Twist to try to get a free pass to Coachella.
Oliver
And the
Twist,
worst
not
part is
Oliver
that
Twist.
If this actually does
Gen
work,
Z
and
doesn't
they
know who
actually
that
do
is.
get free passes from these brands, these influencers are going to jump on their platforms and promote products that they don't believe in.
Yes.
But because they got free passes from these brands, they're not contractually obligated to promote these products to their fans. Just seeing people crying online about not
Crazy.
being able to go to Coachella for free is just so dystopian to me. Like, people genuinely
says
do
I'm
need a
so
reality
grossed
check.
out.
Do you
I
know,
know,
how out
dude,
of touch
it's
with reality you
crazy.
have to be in order to cry online?
Mia had some great points there. I love the cat mic too. That's Mia Mocha one on TikTok. And this girl says she gets the ick about the begging videos. Dee says I'm so grossed out. I'm grossed out too because this is... You are begging to the people who you're gonna be selling to. Take this video and email it to brands' marketing departments, because putting this on your page makes you look bad, like this girl will point out.
Some of you Coachella influencer girlies need a cold hard
This is
reality
Alyssa
check right
McKay
here.
on
Never
TikTok.
mind the
She's
videos
huge.
of influencers or people who call themselves influencers literally begging for Coachella tickets, Coachella passes. But I'm also seeing people complaining about getting dropped from brands last second because they lost their Airbnb. Being uninvited for any reason other than the function is not happening, I don't know, that's not my situation. But like me, for example, I was supposed to go with a brand, but the Airbnb pulled out last minute. There just was no accommodation. Did I bitch and moan and cry and throw a tantrum online?
So her Airbnb got pulled out at the last minute, probably so that they could gouge people with the last minute prices like we were looking at on Monday.
Nonetheless, no, because I was going to Coachella with a brand, which is a privilege in of itself. I seriously just get the ick so
Thank
bad.
you.
And the worst part
See?
about it is that it works every
I
single
love
fucking
it.
year. Every single year I see these
I love-
whiny ass annoying videos
I love
and I
when
think to
people
myself,
are aware.
next year no brand is gonna fall for this because the public is showing how ick it is. But there I go, I look in the comments and I'll see a brand that says, hey babe, check your DMs. Can't wait to see you in the desert. Some of you Coachella
Yeah. And she's not wrong too, Dee says, but the second you say anything, you're labeled as a hater and you can't be happy for someone. Exactly, dude. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. I have beggar defenders here too. But wait, I wanted to show you. I thought this one was a skit, and it's actually not. This is a sincere video.
If you're a brand, this is why you should send me to Coachella.
The PowerPoint, you guys.
My name's Grace Andrews, and I'm a travel, lifestyle, and foodie vlogger based in
She
Chicago.
made a whole
I've been a diehard believer
PowerPoint.
since 2009. Keep this photo, and I've been mentally preparing for Bieberchella for years now. I just need the invite. I am a content machine. I will plan festival outfits around your brand colors. I'll wake up at 7 a.m.
I
in
really thought
104
this was a
degree heat
skit,
just so I can
and
get
I
that
thought it
golden
was so
hour
funny.
sunrise content. And I'll film, edit, and post before the other influencers even find the shuttle line. I understand the assignment.
But it's-
I will not post blurry neon Ferris wheel footage with no
It is,
context. I will tag
100%
correctly, and I will not forget the call to action
genuine.
just because Justin Bieber walks by. I don't waste a trip. I'll vlog every part of it. How I got there, how I plan my outfits, what I packed,
man.
how your product or brand fits into
Okay, so yeah, I don't know if we can finish that one, but yeah. I really thought that was a skit, and I wanted to tell her she's so funny, but then I was like, oh my god, no. She mentioned CTA. It can't be a lie. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But some people are on the side of the beggars, and this person is going to explain because I want to hear both sides.
I keep seeing this take where people are saying it's embarrassing when influencers beg brands to take them to Coachella, and I just have one thing to say about that. It works! I personally have never been a person to shy away from asking or putting together a deck or pitching anything to anyone so I can go do something cool, and I'll never find it embarrassing.
Now, putting together a deck or a presentation to send to a brand as a proposal is 100% different than posting a video to your TikTok dry begging.
Because if you don't ask, you're not going to get something, you know what I mean? Like a couple years ago, I posted a video asking a brand to take me to Harryween in LA, which is Harry Styles' show on Halloween in LA, and I got it. I gotta go. I wouldn't have had I not asked. Less than 6 months ago, I posted a video being like, will someone take me to the World Series? And what do you know? I went to the World Series. Asking to do something or pitching yourself in this space is not embarrassing. It actually just shows initiative to a brand.
I don't think it's that it's embarrassing. I think that it's people look at it as out of touch, because even if you're not making a lot of money as an influencer, viewers look at someone who has a lot of followers as that person is making a lot of money. So they are going to look at this as being in poor taste, potentially. KO says, what's CTA? CTA is inside baseball term that means call to action. So that's when I'm like, hey, you guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe or whatever. And then I hit that. Yo. That's a call to action. Press the like button. The other examples of a call to action for someone like that would be click on my link in the description for 1,000,000% off of your taste of this new drink that I got paid to promote. Okay, so we got her opinion. She says, hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I get you. I get what you're saying. And I don't have a problem with someone promoting themselves to a brand. That is what marketing is for, baby. Do it. But don't go to your followers who just paid $150 to fill up their gas tank and $400 to buy a week's worth of groceries. Don't go to them talking about how you're going to get all of this for free and that for free and then expect everyone to be on your team. But apparently I'm wrong, because some of these videos, everyone is on their team.
I'm starting to see the influencers begging for their Coachella invites, and I think it's amazing. So smart. You should shoot your shot. Anyone who thinks it's cringy or is like, I can't believe they're asking for it, you only get what you ask for in life. And last year, something very similar happened to me, and it worked. If you weren't here, I'll explain it to you.
KO says, I guess closed mouths don't get fed.
And we had a hotel
I get that
and my good friend and I were going 2 weeks before actual Coachella.
D says, I would want to be chosen. I don't know. Yeah, me too, but I'm not going to post a video begging people to send my
on the wristbands, on the flights. It was horrible. And instead of freaking out, I was like, you know what? My friend Natalie, I was like, it's going to work out. It's going to work out. So what did I do?
It's going to work out, Natalie.
And told the story and said, hey,
we can
which
work
brand
it out.
Wants to put the perfect little bow on the end of this story and invite us on your Coachella trip. And you might think, oh, it's cringy. You know what? Advocating for yourself, it pays off. Was it a little cringy?
No one is saying you shouldn't advocate for yourself. No one's saying that.
Big brand trips. They
I don't like how they're spending.
We got all our money back for the other stuff. They paid for the flights, for the food, like at this villa. It was amazing. It was so incredible.
Okay,
and that
so
only
you
happened.
should beg because it's amazing. And here's another person defending the beggars as well, because I want to include all opinions. KO says, I think I'm older than the demographic. Next year I'll try and go. Honestly, KO, if you posted in early March and literally just be like, hey guys, I had a deal with such and such, some random brand to send me to Coachella, and I had all these plans to go, and I was going to do this and that, and then they decided not to send me. Oh my gosh, please help. And then all of the brands will be tripping over themselves to dive into your comments and save the day so that they can get a little bit of cause marketing in there. Because somehow all these brands have just tons of Coachella tickets and $100,000 Airbnbs just sitting around chilling, dude. It's crazy. D says, that's what I'm saying. I would rather get a surprise offer, no begging. Exactly. Or you send an email to the marketing department of the company that you want to work with. That's how influencer deals typically get done. You make a deck or a presentation and you send it over, and then they start to communicate with you. KO says, I'll go virtual market if I win. I will give the tickets to D because I will die in the desert. We don't want you to die in the desert. And you know what? Some people, I forgot about this girl. She didn't even want to make a begging video, so she just put a song on and she's like singing the song. I can't play it because it's copyright. And it says, friendly reminder, I have no plans this weekend in case any brands want to take me to Coachella weekend too. # begging at this point. Love it. But this girl here, she defended the beggars, and I wanted to offer a counter opinion. Alex Drought in the chat says, happy Friday, all. Happy Friday to you, sir. Thank you for being here. We are talking about Coachella scams and influencers dry begging to go to Coachella. D says, I would die of sunburn. We got to get you a giant hat. You know, one of those huge hats. Like Bacon Strips has there in the background. Dark chocolate desserts, only 80% cocoa. Yes, exactly. Okay, yeah. So this girl is going to defend the beggars.
People who have the things that you want, they are never making fun or judging you when you put yourself out there. Like the Martha Storts and Ina Gartens of the world are not making...
Martha Storts? Guys, Martha Storts... Sorry, Bacon Strips.
Making fun or judging you when you put yourself out there. Like the Martha Storts and Ina Gartens of the world are not making fun of up-and-coming chefs and up-and-coming creatives with a passion for homemaking and cooking. The Taylor Swifts of the world are not making fun of young singer-songwriters.
You are not a singer-songwriter if you're an influencer that's dry begging, though. You're literally just a person who will sell any brand with no scruples and no filter. Anyone who sends them money, they will sell to. So I to compare them to an actress or a musician or Martha Storts, I think is I don't know.
Biggest influencers who are automatically always invited to Coachella and flown out first class and put up in the nicest hotel or Airbnb are not making fun of influencers with smaller followings.
He says, I want a hat made
who are
of
making
bacon
PowerPoint
strips.
presentations trying to go to Coachella. The only people that are making fun of you behind closed doors for putting yourself out there and being brave enough to be seen trying are people that are less happy or less successful. The people who have what you want are not going to make fun of you for trying to get it.
But the part you're leaving out here is that the people that you're making these videos and sending them to are the ones who are giving you the power you have. When you're a musician, you create that. But when you're talking to a brand and saying, I'm so powerful, I get 50,000 clicks, you get those clicks because of us. So if you want to turn around and make it look like we're saying, oh, we're poor and we're jealous and that's why we're we don't like when creators are begging. No, it's not that. It's like, read the room. People can't afford groceries right now, and you are complaining about a $20,000 Airbnb that you got for free, and you got paid to go there. It is absolutely insane. I don't know. I can't agree with her.
And being brave enough to be seen trying are people that are less happy or less successful. The people who have what you want are not going to make fun of you for trying to get it. The author that you love would never make fun of you for
good. The celebrities that are the celebrity influencers, the super pro influencers like her, they're the best in the world, and they're better than you as a person if you're watching this video, apparently. How are you defending this and not seeing here? It's not that we're saying that you don't have talent or whatever, but like, you're not advertising your talent as what is sending you to this thing. You are advertising your following, and not this person, but anyone who's leveraging their following in order to get a trip to Coachella is obviously putting themselves at risk of hearing from one of their followers saying, hey, as you sit here and beg for $40,000 worth of free stuff, because I click on your video so much, I'm at home and I couldn't afford dinner tonight, you know?
Book.
Not
because it
Martha
does make me
Stewart.
so sad when people are like, it's so cringe, like all these influencers
It is cringe,
to go to Coachella. Nobody can open a door for you if they don't know that you're standing behind it. Like, nobody's gonna open a door for you if they don't know that you're on the other side trying to get in. Like, that, things don't just happen to you. Like,
I'm not saying that you shouldn't try to do
things. She only got there because she begged to go. She's there. Where the fuck are you? No, I'm asking.
What? Dude, like, they literally said, I will rep any brand because my followers are so stupid. They will click on any video I make regardless of what brand I'm talking about. And then you're mad that people are upset about that? Dude, what? Like, these influencers really have lost the plot.
I would way rather fail after trying than not try at all, because if I failed after trying, I probably
No
learned
one's saying that
something.
you shouldn't
Maybe I
try.
learned that this
No
thing
one is
wasn't
saying
meant for me
that.
in general.
No
Maybe
one
I
is
learned
saying
I
that you
needed to
shouldn't
try
try.
again and again and again.
That's
Or maybe I just
like, what a misrepresentation, man. People are saying it's out of touch because it is out of touch, man.
You are seeing the biggest recession indicator right now on your timeline. The number of influencers who are dry begging for a place to stay in Coachella.
The very people who can afford all of this crap in the first place.
I don't have a place to stay. Like, I cannot tell you how many of these posts are on my
Yes,
FYP. The goal is for a brand to see this, comment in their comment section, and offer them a place to stay. Everyone's complaining and saying that they were wronged, but nobody is showing you any receipts. Now, I understand trying to be professional and still wanting to remain brand safe. Let's be real. Have you ever heard of an influencer that was wronged that wouldn't call out the brand on their platform?
Yeah.
Watching the bubble burst in
Exactly.
real time. You are
Yep.
seeing the biggest recession indicator.
That is a great point and very, very succinctly put. I mean, this girl... Oh, wait, hold on. Alex says, I was having a cigar and drinks on the patio, and cheers to the neighbor who wanders over to chat with me until she decides to never stop talking. Well, hey, you know, she wanted to hang out. Get a little sip of your, whatever you're sipping on. Okay, hold on. I missed some, I know how to layer SPFs. Okay. D says, Ina Garten will be protected at all costs. Let's get a tent, a kiddie pool, and sprinklers. It says you got to get waterproof 100 and the 50 mineral one. Okay. All right. We got the combination. D says, I want to get online and start begging McDonald's to send me to their drive-thru. Yeah, exactly. Let's just beg for everything we need. This girl calls it the Content Olympics.
We need to talk about this. I have never seen so many creators openly asking brands to take them to Coachella. And I think it says a lot about where we are right now, because Coachella has kind of become the content Olympics for creators. Engagement is high and everything you post there perform. And being there with a brand has become a status symbol. And because of that, there's a lot of pressure. And it could start to feel like one of those...
Pause. Is it a status symbol to be there with the brand if you had to beg the brand and you literally made a video saying, I will go for any brand and I will sell anyone's stuff. I don't care what brand it is.
Moments when you're not there, you're missing out. So naturally, more creators are asking brands for more invites. Brands typically cover gifting, events, maybe even some outfits, but full trips are very rare. And from a brand perspective, it has to make sense. You're either driving real reach, you're highly relevant in that moment, or you're creating content that's genuinely valuable. And I think what's happening is people are seeing these big brand trips online and thinking that's the norm, when really it's the exception. Because the space is so saturated right now. There's so many creators and it's a lot harder to stand out than it used to be. But just
there's a millions of people on TikTok wanting to be the next influencer. So trying to stand out and be picked by your favorite makeup brand or whatever is crazy. KO says we can do better than McDonald's, Taco Bell. Okay. Maybe even Chipotle? Yeah, I don't know. Qdoba? Okay.
It's because you're not getting sent.
Cilantro is soap. That's funny.
Some of the best opportunities come from showing up.
I'm so glad I'm not one of those.
Meeting
I
people
love cilantro.
and just being in that environment. Curious your thoughts on this. Have you guys been seeing these videos too? Let's talk about it.
Yes. Okay, let's check the comments here. This top comment is, begging for invites is very tacky. Content Olympics. Coachella is not that interesting. Y'all need to start asking to go to Italy or something. I feel social media has ruined so many events. I wish social media went back to just being fun. No expectations, no fakeness, just real raw moments. Remember that Be Real? Remember that? 10 minutes when that was popular? Coachella's just an influencer event now. And then when brands don't send them, they're like, guess I'm not going to Coachella, as if they can't just go. Exactly. It's only $1,500 ticket and you already live in LA. It's not really that big a deal. You know, just go. If you want it so bad, get out there. Make your own video. Because guess what? Whatever video they make, they're still gonna make money from posting that. And on top of getting sent to the festival, they're also getting paid on top of that to represent these brands. So I wasn't going to play any of these videos from people who are out here doing ads for brands, because I didn't want to be giving out an ad. But I just can't imagine going to these people's pages now and being like, oh, I want to see what they're talking about today, because anything they say is clearly just gonna be whoever paid them the most money, not whatever product is the best. And this girl wants to tell us what the influencers don't want to tell us.
So don't care if I don't get invited to another Coachella after this video, but here's everything that influencers don't tell you
like her
about
glasses.
Coachella. Some people don't know this, but some influencers actually get paid to go to Coachella and have everything for free. So I've seen influencers get paid anywhere from like 10 to 20K. I got invited with a brand. I'm with SeatGeek, which is so exciting. You're invited to go with a brand. The brand will pay for not only your wristband, which is usually one of the nicer wristbands, like a VIP, or like the artist backstage wristband. 2, they'll pay for your hotel and flights, and some will even pay for like Uber codes and food. A lot of the influencers,
dude, your hotel, flights, and your wristbands? That's
stories,
everything.
Tagging the brand, actual videos that you see on your feed. It sounds so fucking dystopian, but at these influencer-only events and gifting suites, alcohol's free, food is free, clothes is free, products that you can grab are...
I didn't even want to talk about this, but you can check out Zach Rios did a video about this, and Kiki talks about it in her video. that they have these gifting suites where all the influencers are invited over, and everything, it's like a whole store, but everything in there is free and you can take whatever you want. And the reason that they give it all out is because when these people make videos about it, it boosts their brand, supposedly. But what we can do as consumers of content is to not give attention to the people who are disingenuous and will literally work for any brand. But I really appreciate the honesty here from Vanilla Swirl.
Are all free.
Never
There's
heard
literally
of
different
her
gifting
before.
suites all weekend long, all day long. Some people walk away with like 10 bags worth of stuff, depending on like
That's crazy.
how much shit they're grabbing. Also, tea. Some people who go to
10
Coachella
bags?
don't even have the Coachella wristband to actually get into the event grounds. People who will
They just
go
wanted
to
the free
gifting
stuff.
suites, events, Revolve Fest, like all the other events,
Dude.
and not even have a way into Coachella. They'll just like pretend that they're at Coachella. Also, some of your favorite influencers are just like fucking rolling on like whatever drug. They call it the Influencer Olympics for a reason.
Yes,
TikToks
Vine
are being
was
made
the best,
24/7.
D.
People
I
are
miss
vlogging,
Vine.
taking pictures, videotaping themselves. Like every influencer in the wild video you see is true. I'm saying that as someone who is taking videos, taking pictures as well. Like I'm making fun of myself, so I don't care if I don't get invited.
See, I love a self-aware influencer. Great job. That's Vanilla Swirl if you want to check out her content. Dude, I don't know. I don't like this. And I just feel like the more attention we give to people who will just pump any brand that hands them any amount of money, the more we reward this behavior. And like the one girl was saying, the worst part about all of this is that it works. So next year, everyone's going to do the same thing because they saw how everybody got to go for free this year by dry begging on TikTok or telling a sob story about how they lost their tickets or whatever, dude. It's crazy. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to catch up here. It's like TikTok, but the videos were only 20 seconds long max. Yes, Vine was so good. No, there was no link in bio on Vine, you know? And I think that's probably the best part about it. No one was trying to sell you anything. And so many of these videos, even if they're not labeled as ads, are ads. But definitely, if you have a favorite creator on TikTok and they're making these kind of videos, think about that when they're making a video a week later telling you about their new favorite brand that they just heard about. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great Friday, a great weekend, and I will catch y'all on Monday for the extras. Peace.